Modalities have been discussed, and we're going to take our viewers through the latest news break that we are getting in right now. And the news break is, so who proposed? So let's get you the insider account. What happened in that meeting where all three parties finally sat down and tried to broker middle ground or a common minimum program. Now, Uddhav Thackeray's name was proposed by Mr. Sharad Pawar and Sanjay Raut himself. Uddhav Thackeray to be the next chief minister. His journey now begins as the first Thackeray as chief minister. His journey from Matoshri, that was his identity till now to Mantralaya as chief minister. That is if he officially accepts. We haven't seen that official acceptance or announcement coming in yet. They say his name has been mooted. This is what Sharad Pawar said. Now let's get you more insider details. Birth sharing, what we are getting to know. Shiv Sena will get 16 births, NCP to get 14 and Congress will get 12. Huge issue on the deputy chief ministership. In all probabilities, the deputy chief minister will come from the NCP. That is what we are getting to know. Discussions on which berth, which ministry goes to which party. That is what remains to be discussed. All right, let's get you more. So all of this coming in from an insider account of what happened in that meeting. So what we do know is Sharad Pawar and Sanjay Raut were the ones who proposed the name of Uddhav Thackeray as chief minister. And once again, with what Nawab Malik from the NCP had told us, that tomorrow it will be when they will go and stake claim. Now it seems that the letter of support will be given to the Shiv Sena tomorrow. Both the NCP and the Congress will be giving their letter of support to the Shiv Sena tomorrow. And in all probabilities, we are hoping this drama concludes tomorrow itself with the Shiv Sena, with Uddhav Thackeray going and staking claim. So all of that coming in, it seems it's going to be curtains down on the heavy drama we've seen. Remember, let's take you back exactly about 10 days ago when the Sena went to the governor saying that they intend to stake claim, but they do not have the numbers yet. I want to cut across to Rahul Srivastava, who's going to continue getting us what went inside that meeting. Rahul, what we're getting to know right now, big point is that it'll be Uddhav Thackeray. His journey will begin from Matoshri now to the Mantralaya. That is if he officially accepts, and in all probability that is sealed. Big question mark on who the deputy CM will be, but word coming in, it would be from the NCP. Give us what you know in terms of birth sharing, equal birth sharing, which ministry goes to which party, because there would be a lot of haggling in that.
Show where the place from where Munish has been.
Before we get into the nitty-gritties of what this alliance contours are, I would like to show where the place from where Munish has been reporting from the very morning. This is the building. If the camera can pan and show you, there is a picture of Jawaharlal Nehru. So the sign of a political tide changing is perhaps this, that Shiv Sena-led alliance backed by the NCP and the Congress party, alliance talks happening in a building named after Jawaharlal Nehru. Remember, Shiv Sena, one of the strongest votaries of anti-Congressism in the country, especially even in Maharashtra. And inside this meeting, what I have been told by senior leaders, that Sharad Pawar has given one very strong message. And it seems that Sharad Pawar is the yoke around whom this entire effort is moving. He has given a message, sort out everything before you go to the governor, because he does not want a day when some one little issue will split the alliance open. And that is why there is a lot of time being taken inside. Each and every issue is being worked at. Now, there is a very critical element about this common minimum program. What top leaders are saying, that yes, a common minimum program is something which needs to be shown to the public, conveyed to the cadres, but the CMP is not as important as a CMP between national parties when they form an alliance, say in Delhi. This common minimum program largely is an effort to state broad points on which they are coming together, and importantly, how they are going to remain silent in future on contentious issues, say for example Mandir, Kashmir or several others on which the Shiv Sena in the past has taken
biggest issue now would be in the next 1 week or 2 weeks possibly, when the Citizens Amendment Bill is tabled.
And that is why our media, people like wise men like Yes, see, these are the issues which Mr. Sharad Pawar wants to be sorted out, and what kind of stand the Shiv Sena is going to take in the future. And also, Preeti, it's not just the Shiv Sena. The Congress also could be taking diverging position. The idea is to thrash out every possible issue inside this meeting. I have spoken to some Shiv Sena leaders, and they were saying that on the citizenship bill, the Shiv Sena will have to calibrate its stand. How divergent it will be from the past, one will have to wait and see. But the calibration is already being admitted as far as the Shiv Sena is concerned. Another important element that people who are sitting inside are saying is that there is a sense of wariness about less people being out of the government, and that's where Sharad Pawar wants that the Congress also should be part of the governing mechanism. But there are certain issues that within the Congress also, that there is a wariness that who should be the Deputy Chief Minister from the Congress in case the NCP and Shiv Sena agree.
Okay.
Because the Congress is so faction-ridden that none of the leaders and the groups want their leader or somebody else to become the Deputy Chief Minister.
Rahul, would you stay with me? We are getting in word on what exactly went on in this meeting. We've got insider sources telling us what possibly could be the modalities that have been reached upon. I want to cut across to consulting editor Rajdeep Sardesai on the phone line with us. So Rajdeep, what we know is that possible journey from Matoshri to Mantralaya for Uddhav Thackeray, the new next Maharashtra Chief Minister. Any word, Rajdeep, that you're getting from your sources in terms of Deputy Chief Minister, in terms of berth sharing, which ministry goes to whom?
Well, that is the reason why, that is the next stage. I think the first stage was a broad acceptance of Uddhav Thackeray as Chief Minister, a broad acceptance of the common minimum program, where there are just a couple of issues that we are told that need to be resolved. But the broader issue of power sharing, portfolios, who gets how many portfolios, this will be done subsequently. But there has been a clear meeting of minds in today's unique meeting of these three parties. They will go and stake claim, and then the issue of portfolio sharing will be parallelly done. What we are told is there's likely to be a Deputy Chief Minister who will be from the NCP, a Speaker who's likely to be from the Congress. Who the candidates are has been left to each party. Ajit Pawar would seem to be the front runner as far as Deputy Chief Minister goes. The only other name the NCP has in mind is Jayant Patil, who is the president of the party in Maharashtra. But it appears that Ajit Pawar most likely would be the Deputy Chief Minister as far as the NCP is concerned. If the Congress also gets a Deputy Chief Ministership, then we'll have to wait and see who the Congress chooses as their candidate. They have two Chief Ministers who've been former MLAs in Prithviraj Chavan and Ashok Chavan, but I think it will be most probably the MPCC Chief who will take over the role of a Deputy Chief Minister should that be also offered to the Congress. But as of now, what we are also told significantly is there's likely to be a coordination committee which will be set up. This will include senior leaders, the likes of Mr. Pawar, possibly himself, as well as senior Congress leaders who will monitor the functioning of this alliance in Maharashtra. So the coordination will take place both at the state and at the central level. With Uddhav Thackeray, no rotational Chief Minister, will be Chief Minister for 5 years.
Rajdeep, before I cut across to our other reporters, very quickly, now this is going to be trial and by fire for this new alliance, because within just 1 week they'll have to take positions on contentious issues like the Citizens Amendment Bill, where Sena has always supported it, the Congress and the NCP have opposed it. So will all of that be already discussed? Will they already know what their stand will be?
The common minimum program is very clear. All three parties are committed to the preamble of the Constitution. All three parties have given every indication that they are willing to put all contentious issues aside. They claim that this government is being formed in the interest of the farmers and the youth. They will keep focusing on that. In fact, Uddhav Thackeray apparently at the meeting said his commitment was first to ensuring a speedy loan waiver for the farmers who have been affected by the wet drought in the state. And therefore, they are now working towards what is being called as a minimalist agenda rather than a maximalist agenda that involves any contentious issues.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Rajdeep Sardesai there, giving us the details on what went down inside the meeting. Before I cut across back to Rahul Srivastav and get our viewers up to speed with the latest news break, let's listen in to Nawab Malik, NCP leader I spoke to a short while ago.
See, he has suggested there should be a phase of the government. It will be better that Mr. Uddhav Thackeray should take the responsibility. A suggestion has been made by Mr. Sharad Pawarji, and it is now up to them to decide. But we have said them, you must take the responsibility, and we are hopeful they are going to take the responsibility. There has been a consensus between three parties that we are going to form a government, and every party will join the government. It should be a stable government, and every formula has been discussed. And tomorrow there will be a press conference, every common minimum program, and everything will be disclosed to the people of Maharashtra as well as the countrymen, and it will be there in press conference. All three parties will be there, and they will answer every question.
So Mr. Malik also told me that tomorrow evening is when all three parties will go and stake claim. The letters of support will be given to the Shiv Sena. Protocol demands that the person or the member whose name has been decided as chief minister is the one who goes to the governor to stake claim. Uddhav Thackeray, with the letters of support this time, will go and stake claim. Earlier on, he had and his son Aditya Thackeray about 10 days ago had said that they could stake claim, but right now they didn't have the numbers. But this time, Uddhav Thackeray would go armed with the letter of support. Everything else has been ironed out. That's what we're getting to know. So let's quickly.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.